Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back here to a brand new video. Now in today's video I'm going to be here showcasing off the beta version, well, the open beta version of my cheat. It's a free cheat currently, and there's the private beta, which has it's basically undetected with junk code and encrypted DLL and other methods to make it undetected, if that makes any sense to you guys. But sorry for low FPS at times. It's because I'm playing in windowed mode right now, because for some reason when trying to use game capture, I forgot that my menu is stream proof, and I already recorded this video, and so now I have to fucking do it again now. And so yeah, that fucking sucks. So I'm playing on windowed mode, and yeah, so sorry for that inconvenience. So I'm gonna start out now with the legit features. So we're gonna just put that aside for a second. But anyway, here's the menu. This is based off of Aristois, which is a cheat, and so basically this is my cheat's also open source, and it has credits to the original like thing, so it's not like I'm just taking somebody's work and calling it my own. But legit, so here's how you activate it. Dynamic FOV, which basically means that the FOV can change depending on how far you are aimed away from somebody. We have silent aim, then scope aim, which is what you need to actually use aimbot with scope, because some people don't like scoping and using aimbot. They think it's a little bit too blatant, so they have this disabled. Smoke aim means you will shoot them through a smoke grenade. So like that's a little bit blatant, but I keep it on there because yeah, it's because my aimbot settings are pretty legit. So yeah, well, at least in my opinion. Friendly fire, which means you'll even aimbot onto your teammates, which I mean can make yourself look a bit more legit. So if you're like aiming but like you're missing your teammate by a little bit, and it's not shooting them but it's shooting somebody else, it's gonna look pretty blatant, but also pretty annoying. Then you have auto pistol, which means so you don't have to keep clicking, which I don't know why I had disabled in the first place. So let's just do that. Kill delay, which means that after like you hold on, where are some people who are like close? So it waits like a certain amount of time for it to aimbot onto the next enemy, so you're not immediately locking onto somebody. Then you have backtrack, and then how many milliseconds. Then over here, I just recently added this feature today where you can set whether you want it to be nearest hitbox or whether you want it to be just set to a certain hitbox for each category, which I just have it set the same for each of them, and I don't even have these two set up because I don't use them. So you have your FOV, your smoothing, your RCS, which the RCS doesn't work normally, but it works when you're aimbotting onto enemies, which I mean, which is pretty cool. So now over to visuals. Now time for me to bring this back. I'm gonna be working on improving the visuals preview more, because yeah, we have this, which it shows you which features you have enabled. So if I take off name, that'll go away. And so currently I have an orange themed config. I used to have like an aesthetic like purple themed config, but like I recently had to make a new config, and I figured I'd change up the colors a little bit. And so this is currently the colors for my visuals that I have currently set up on this config. But yeah, teammate ESP, which I mean you can't tell right now because we're on this, but you have name ESP, which you can change all the colors for. You have a color picker and opacity picker, which I'm just gonna keep that up there as normal. You have health ESP, weapon ESP, and then you have flags, so you can tell what if you have that, you can tell what money they have. And then you have flashed, bomb, arm, scope, basically just your normal stuff. Footstep ESP, which I'm gonna just change the color of that, put the opacity up here, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Let's just set it up to that. Hold on. It doesn't work right now because we're on a bot map, maybe? So I not have it enabled. Hold on. Oh, it's pretty glitchy because we're on this map, but like you can see the thing. That thing that comes out. So that's the thing. Then you have skeleton, which it's just a skeleton, backtrack skeleton, which doesn't work currently, which I'm gonna be fixing that soon. Force crosshair, which means if you haven't noticed this already, let me just whip out a sniper. It sets your crosshair to be visible when you're not scoped in. Then view model, which you can change up if you want, which you can set this to like 99. For some reason I can't, now I can drag it. That was glitched for a second. Then FOV, which you can set that up if you want, but I'm not going to. So night mode. So now that I've disabled night mode, we have this, just the average skybox, and now that I enabled it, we have the galaxy skybox, which I recently fixed because the skybox changer was being pretty gay, and I recently fixed it. Now removals, this will remove, you can remove smoke, you can remove flash, you can remove sleeves, which, there you go. You can remove hands, and then you can remove the scope overlay, which you've already seen. Then for world, you have planted bomb, dropped weapons, projectiles, miscellaneous entities, let's say like the soccer ball at Dust 2, and danger zone stuff. Over here, you have glow, which I really don't like glow. Like I very much hate it, but there you go. There's glow. It's lagging my game for some reason. Well, that's because I don't have a good computer. That's why. And you can change your glow settings there. Then we have chams, and I've been flaunting this new chams type because we now have wireframe chams, which I recently added in, literally in the newest update, which was earlier today. So we have that. So now over to the misc tab. So we have you have your bunny hop, you have your edge jump, then we have our clan tag, which you can see there. Engine radar, which I don't know why I didn't have that on. That just gives you radar hacks, as you can see up there. Logs when players hurt, config system. So let's just shoot my homeboy Bill over here. As you can see up at the top left, that comes up. Hit marker sound, you've already heard that. If you haven't, there's sounds, then that hit marker you've already seen. Anti-screenshot, spectator list, and then you got your watermark, which is that up at the top currently. Disable post-processing, which disables that black thing. Recoil crosshair, which is, I'll just show you what it looks like. It shows my crosshair going up, if you can see that. It's basically that. Rank reveal, we're not in a public game right now, so it shows people's ranks. View model offset makes me change my view model, but like I don't want to do that. Dump Steam ID, if you go in the console, it shows my Steam thing. And then if I do high name, sets it to that. And then bunny hop, hit chance, you could set it to make your bunny hops look more legit. Over to the skin changer. This doesn't really need any explaining. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what a skin changer does. Changes your skins. We don't have gloves yet, but I'll be adding them soon. And then over at our config, we have that build date or coders. This says I'm in insecure mode. Keybinds, aimbot key. That doesn't really matter, but here's your configs. I'm using that config right now. And so, yeah, I'm going to be working on adding more to that later and even rendering the player model itself in there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Link to the website will be down below in the description, along with the Discord server for this cheat, if you guys are not already in it. More features will be to come. If you're watching this video, let's say like a week or two or even a month into the future, there's probably going to be more features and some features in here that might not be working properly. Will probably either be fixed or booted out of the cheat. And yeah, so this is going to be a legit cheat. We're going to be adding rage somewhere in the future, probably like right before the cheat goes out of open beta and into its private paid cheat. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe for more cheating content, and see you guys next time.